What's going on, everybody? Sigourney Jackson here with another episode of Hoop Politics. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. We are back again with another Mythbuster Monday. So glad y'all are locked in with us. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the last one. We're going to go and get into it right now. We are attacking the myth that has been created because of the great brother Steph Curry. The big man is obsolete. Without further ado, let's go and get right into it. Let me go ahead and stop y'all now because I'm tired of hearing this. The big man is not obsolete. That's something that people have been saying, oh, bigs, you can't win with bigs. Y'all are lying. And I'm not trying to sound like an old dinosaur like Shaq or Charles Barkley, any of those kind of guys, but big man is not obsolete. The better thing to say is unskilled big men are becoming obsolete. But we're actually in a day and age right now where bigs are actually controlling the NBA to some extent. You look around, you have Nikola Jokic, you have Anthony Davis, you have Joel Embiid, James Wiseman is going to be coming into form, Rudy Gobert, the Lopez twins, Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton, and a slew of other ones. It is not a dying position. The problem is that because of Steph Curry coming in and him being able to shoot the basketball, people felt like in order to guard him, you have to be able to get smaller guys out there who can switch the pick and roll. That, to an extent, can be true. However, what people have to realize is when you run into a guy like Steph Curry, like Damian Lillard, like Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, there is no defense for them. They are going to get their buckets regardless. And the best defense to somebody who is unstoppable on offense is making them work when they get on the defensive end. So the reason why this worked a lot of times is because you had bigs who couldn't move, who couldn't score back in the day, the bruisers like the Kendrick Perkins of the world. People who couldn't really do anything for you but be a defensive enforcer and give up their 6 fouls in the first 10 minutes of them playing the game. But that is not the case. When you are a true 7-footer or 6'11", 6'10", you can shoot, pass, and dribble, you can rim protect, you can run the floor, you are actually probably just as much of a commodity as having a top-notch point guard in the league. You need that anchor on defense. You need that guy who you can throw it to and get an easy basket. You need that guy who can rim protect. You need that guy who knows how to pass the ball, who can actually hit their free throws when they get fouled. All of that actually matters. A couple years back, if you were considered a 7-footer, you were just automatically probably going to go to the NBA. Nowadays, that may not necessarily be the case unless you're coming in with a 45-inch vertical and you just run like a gazelle. Nowadays, you have to be skilled. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to be a Joel Embiid or a Jokic, who are probably the two most skilled bigs in the league along with Anthony Davis. I'm not saying that you have to be a guy who can score at all 3 levels, who can do all the hook shots, who can hit the free throws in, who can bring it up and handle it on the offensive end as well. But what I am saying is if you want to be a big in the NBA now, you have to be able to shoot, you have to be able to pass, you have to be able to dribble, you have to be able to play good defense, you have to be able to hit your free throws, which really are nothing more than just the basic essentials of being a basketball player. And that's why you're seeing an emergence of so many European bigs, because European basketball players as a whole are a lot more skilled than NBA players because they do not rely on as much athleticism. There's a lot more structure, and they understand the game of basketball at an early age because they play basketball the same way throughout all age divisions. High school, there's not even a shot clock in high school some places. You go to college, the 3-point line's a little bit further away, 30-second shot clocks. You get to the NBA, it's even further away, 24-second shot clock. And those are just a few things that is different between the levels of basketball in America. Overseas, you shoot the 3-point line at the same distance, no matter what age you are, the same sets, the same style, the same everything. So when you grow up in a thinking of the same thing throughout your entire career, and you're pretty much being prepared to be a pro from day one, it's easy to come into the NBA and get bucks and do what you do because you're just being required to be a basketball player. So no, the big is not obsolete. Trash, unskilled bigs are becoming obsolete. And thank you, Jesus. We don't need you in the game. We don't need guys who are going to come in and just give up 5 fouls. We would like people who can actually set screens, pick and pop, pick and dive, block shots, hit their free throws, and so we don't have to have a bunch of hack-a-shacks and hack-a-Jordans going on in the NBA. So I'm actually happy about that, but no, bigs are not obsolete. Be skilled and you can play at any level, anywhere, especially when you're 7 feet tall. And politics will still be on your side because of that. And that's all we got. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. Follow the Twitter and the Instagram at Hoop_Politics. Do you know a 7-footer who is unskilled? Comment him below and tell him to get in the gym because he's trash. Without further ado, God's always in control. Peace.